Okay, so this is gonna be my guide to Irelia. This is gonna be a guide for her top lane, and I'm gonna show you what masteries I run, what runes I run, and also the build which I tend to go for most of the time. Okay, so starting with the masteries, I'm gonna do the mastery page here. I'm just gonna name it Irelia, like that. So what you wanna do is you wanna go 21 and 9. And starting in the offensive tree, you want to get 2 points in Fury, 1 point in Double-Edged Sword, 1 point in Butcher, 1 point in Feast, 3 points in Brute Force, and 1 point in Martial Mastery, also 3 points in Executioner. Okay, so this is where most people make a big mistake when playing AD top laners. This Warlord spec over here is only worth it if you, with your build, get like I would say over 150 AD from runes, masteries and items combined, and since you with Irelia only go for Triforce and Blade of the Ruined King, you won't get that much from, what is it, 5%, yeah. So these 3 points are like completely wasted, and therefore you should not spec into this mastery. So instead go for Dangerous Game, Spell Weaving, Blade Weaving, and after this you can just max this out, go for Devastating Strikes and Havoc. Now going into the defensive tree, you can choose a bit for yourself actually. The choices are between Recovery or Enchanted Armor, but I tend to go for the Recovery for the better early game. Enchanted Armor is a bit better for the later game. Okay, so the rune page. My rune page is rather straightforward. It's Magic Resist blues, Armor yellows, AD reds, and Attack Speed quints. I just feel like this is the best page overall, but if you are against Renekton, for example, you could maybe switch these out for armor just to survive the early game better, since you're gonna outscale him anyway later on. Okay, going on over to the build path, I would say that the best boots on Irelia is either Ninja Tabby or Mercury Threads. I don't think there are any other boots that's useful whatsoever, so one of those and you'll be completely fine. The item you wanna rush is Trinity Force, like 95% of the games. But if you're having like real sustain problems in lane, which you shouldn't have if you start Flask, you can rush Blade. But if you don't, this is still gonna be your second or third item, depending if you're the main tank or not. If you are the only bruiser or tank in your team, you want to get Randuin's after Trinity Force. If not, you want to get Randuin's after Blade of the Ruined King, which should be your second item most of the time. So after boots and these 3 core items, we have 2 spots left, and one of these should be a Magic Resist item. I choose Banshee's Wail for this spot most of the time, but you could go for Spirit Visage, or even if you face like a full AD team, you could just go for Guardian Angel and then build like Warmook's Armor as a last item, or you could go Banshees and Guardian Angel. So yeah, that's pretty much my guide for Irelia. I hope you find success with her in solo queue, because I have, and yeah.